Hi, thanks for checking out our channel. We've got a bunch of videos on YouTube of electric fence repairs and how to fix them and test them and stuff on different brands, and some review videos and how things work and everything. But I got, now see, we're October of 2020. I haven't looked in the last couple of weeks or so, but last time I looked, we had 445 videos on YouTube, somewhere in that range. We work on a lot of different electric fence units and different brands, but there's all of our information's right there. You can go to fencerfixer.com and find out more about us. But all this information up here is all down below in the description area, so you can click right on that website. But if you want to go there and check us out, you can. I wanted to do a video on this unit. This is I just opened it up. I had a guy, an asshole, the other day. I don't know why. I've never had anybody question me before about this, but he said, "Oh, you fix them. You look at them first, and then you fix them on the video. You know what's wrong with them before you ever look at them." No, I don't. I do almost every one of my videos is probably done in one take. I just start on it and go through it and just do it. And I don't test them beforehand. I don't plug them in beforehand. I don't do anything to them. Occasionally, I'll get about 10 seconds into it and hate the way I started the video, so I'll quit, delete the little 10-second clip, and then start it all back over again, do it a little differently. But other than that, all my videos are almost done one time. I don't edit them. I just record them on I use my smartphone. I don't have a fancy camera or nothing. I put them on my smartphone, I upload them to YouTube, and then away you go. So I wanted to pull this unit out, and I'm really going to go through it and prove the haters wrong and everything. I hope I can fix it. I got to make sure I got the parts for it that it needs. I am out of some parts at the moment for these on certain things, but we'll see what we can do with this one. Figure out where I can put this paper at. Set it right there. So we're gonna something wrong around the inside. So we're gonna see what we can figure out with this thing. Set the box down there. All right. Whenever I get one in, I don't even plug them in. I just open them up. If they're in here for a reason, even if they do work, which is very rare, that there's nothing wrong with it, you know, you can run them with the cases open, so it's not going to hurt anything. As long as you don't touch anything you're not supposed to touch, you'll be all right. So I'm just going to pop it open here. You need a couple flat screwdrivers to get this open, just regular old size flat screwdrivers. And we're going to go on top of this little tab inside there, lift up on our handle. Oh, hold on. Oh, this has got a screw on the front. Some have a screw, some of them don't. That one did. Sounds like even more crap's falling out. God damn. Oh, man, this is nasty. Look at that. That's supposed to be orange, and it is all blacked out. Look at that. Oh my God. That is the worst I've seen a fence charger get hit by lightning in a long, long time. And look at this, watch. This black shit all over the thing. So it took a direct hit. I mean, the back of the board's all, it actually doesn't look that bad. It looks more, I think it came in on the fence and ground side, because I think it's where, that thing stinks. But man, I'm going to have to either wear some gloves, or I'm going to have to wash my hands quite a bit when I'm done with this one. Ow. Man, I don't even want to. I want to do this, but it's going to take me a while. I'm not going to make a video on this one, how to fix this one. This is going to be, I'll go through a little bit of it. I'm not going to do a full repair on this one, because it needs everything, probably. Now, first, I'm going to get this board out of here. Man, it burnt the hell. The transformer, the whole top side of the transformer was all blown out. back. The board is all gone. And you look at the terminals down inside here, they're all burnt up. Well, I'll tell you right now, it needs a transformer, needs an output board, probably needs a capacitor. Let's pull this circuit board out. Yeah, that board is shot. I'm not going to try to clean it and fix it. I'm just going to, I'll find a rebuilt board or fix another board for this and put it in here. But this came in, I would guess, on the fence and ground side, not the AC side. I mean, maybe could have fell through a little bit, but based on the transformer being a little split apart, based on this lightning protection board all burnt up as bad as it is across the fence and ground terminals on the back there, I'm going to guess lightning came in on this on the fence and ground side and just blew the living daylights out of it. Let's see, the capacitor says it is a 40 microfarad. Let's see if the capacitor's any good. Let's see. Turn the light off to get rid of that glare. All right. Hopefully you can see that. I'll lay it down here. 31 out of 40, so capacitor's weak. So capacitor needs to be changed as well. Man, this needs a full rebuild. This is ridiculous. I don't even know if they're gonna fix it. So, but look at my hands now. Look at this. And I'm wearing a white t-shirt. That's gonna make it a nice black mess on my shirt. Well, I'm gonna call the customer before I even go into this thing because we're gonna have to gut this thing, and it needs to be rebuilt on the inside. I mean, there's some need new wiring done in it, a new capacitor, new transformer, which I don't have in stock at the moment. I'm out of them. Maybe a new output assembly if we can't clean those up. Rebuild another board or yeah, I got a couple boards over there I think are good. I can put a rebuilt board inside here versus a new one. That'll save some money. But yep. This is bad news. All right. Well, enough of this video. On to the next one.